Hello, I'd like to thank you for coming to our presentation today for the Crisis Communication on Viacom CBS. We are Team PR Ninjas.
Hello, my name is Laura Solano. I am part of the PR Ninjas team and in charge of the social media portion for the crisis control at Viacom CBS. They are currently our clients. I am a social media analyst, content and paid media strategist, and also a student at Full Sail University. I'm pursuing my master's degree program in digital marketing. Now we're going to talk about the handling of this situation in terms of social media implementation. So the first step will be to cancel all scheduled content for the time being to make sure that nothing's going live that is probably going to show like the brand is going to ignore the issue or is going to cause a negative backlash on the brand. We're going to use Viacom CBS social media channels to amplify any company statements or company positioning in regarding the matter or the termination with the ties with Nick Cannon after his remarks. This helps ensure a public um, addressing of the issue on behalf of the brand or the company. We're going to work with the crisis team and create a bank of social media posts that are mainly created last minute or ad hoc. This comes as direction from the content team that will dictate the direction of the responses and the content and what the brand wants to show in terms of their positioning against all these negative remarks. Um, we are going to implement a team of community managers and social media managers that are previously trained to handle this type of crisis. They will be divided into teams that are going to handle probably per social media channel, and the biggest team will be the Twitter channel just because it's a high volume channel in terms of activity and engagement. We're going to monitor brand mentions to social media listening, brand hashtags, any crisis related hashtags. We're going to set up dashboards using tools like Hootsuite or Sprinkler or many other social media tools, Sprout Social Media. The tools are endless. This allows our team to monitor what the audience is saying about the brand and the situation and how this is connecting and causing negative sentiment to the brand. Um, some tools that allow us to also monitor this sentiment are called something like Brand Watch that will send you email alerts or desktop alerts when the brand sentiment is actually changing. This will be implemented on a 2-week activation depending on the severity of the crisis and will be optimized based on how the situation is being handled and is taking control as we go on. Thank you.
Hello, my name is William R. Light. I'm a third-time student here at Full Sail University, having previously been here to receive a bachelor's and a master's, both in entertainment business. I'm now receiving my second master's, this time for digital marketing. And today I'll be working on the reputation management for the crisis study on Viacom CBS with Team PR Ninjas. Reputation management is key to a business's success, and Viacom CBS is really no different. Viacom was already facing issues that were putting their reputation at risk when back in March they announced that there would be production delays due to the current pandemic, COVID-19. So, when anti-Semitic remarks were made by Nick Cannon back on June 30th, damage control needed to happen quick. One way this could happen would be to immediately apologize for any and all remarks made that could hurt the brand. And the biggest step that needed to happen was to immediately distance themselves from Mr. Cannon. Another way that Viacom CBS could help protect their reputation would be to use a program like Yext, a reputation management program that would allow the company to control what is being said about the company over hundreds of global digital services. Viacom CBS also needs to be honest with the stakeholders and customers about where they stand with regards to the remarks and ensure them that they in no way represent the company as a whole. We'll be working with a social media team to help monitor what is being said on the various social media channels about the brand. This will give us a chance to get ahead of any more potentially negative feedback before it actually happens. ViacomCBS is also going to need to be willing to forgive Mr. Cannon. And let me stress, forgive but not forget. Words that were said cannot be taken back. But Mr. Cannon has recently apologized and accepted that what he has said was wrong and hurtful. Next, we'll work with ViacomCBS to employ new protocols and guidelines to help both deal with and also prevent these situations from happening again. And one final tool that can and will be employed will be the tool BirdEye. This tool not only offers cloud and web-based monitoring, but it also allows for mobile monitoring. This is going to be vital when it comes to ensuring that we are able to protect the reputation of ViacomCBS, because it will allow us to not only be reactive, but also proactive in preventing another crisis in the future. On behalf of myself and the entire team here at PR Ninjas, I'd like to thank you for coming to our presentation. Stay safe and have a great evening.